Oh yes, this beer looks nice and delicious. We will try it out. It's a Kirkland brand pale ale, and it tastes pretty good. We're going to give her a shot here. Cut up some nice T-bones into some strips. We'll make some beef stroganoff. See how it turns out. Okay, we got our T-bone cut here. Some nice thin strips. Look pretty good. They'll cook up real nice. It's already been cooked. Just some leftovers are put in and make some stroganoff. A little flour here. I'm gonna dunk the steak in the flour, and then into the pan. We'll get them cooked up. Got a little olive oil and butter in there, and then we'll get the onion chopped up while that's going slow, and then take the meat out, put the onion in, get her going. I don't like mushrooms, so no mushrooms. Alright, we got the steak going in here. Nicely light flour coating on them. We'll just get them in there, brown them a little bit, and then out comes that. In the meantime, gotta chop up the old onion. In Russian, luk is how you say onion. And I had plenty of those when I was in St. Petersburg. The meat's cooking up real nice. We're about done with this here. And then we'll just take the meat out and then put the onions in its place. Maybe add a little more butter and oil and keep it going. Get those onions going. That meat is very tender. We've got our onions going here. We get our butter melted in. A little salt and pepper there. We'll get these going here after they get cooked up real nice, get soft. We'll start adding our beef broth, cream and mushroom soup, and then lastly we'll put in the sour cream, and we'll add a little cottage cheese and check that out, see how that turns out in there. Alright, we got our steaming here, the onions and the meat together a little bit. Nice low medium heat there. Got the water going for the noodles, the egg noodles. And we've got some sour cream and cottage cheese staged. Once we get everything cooked up here and the beef broth added, room temperature is a good temperature to add them at. And make sure your heat's not too high so this stuff won't curdle when you add it to the warm stuff. We got the cream and mushroom added in here with the meat and the onions, and just slowly add in a little beef broth and stirring it in. And then it's not taking any measurements, just eyeballing her. I think that's not too bad of an option. So we'll get her going here in a few minutes, plug her back in, see what it looks like. Out of that 32-ounce box of beef broth, I'll probably use about a third of it and mix it in with those 2 small cans of cream and mushroom soup. The mushrooms are so small, I mean, you wouldn't even be able to see them, so I don't mind that, but I don't care for the texture of large cut mushrooms. And then we got our pasta going here, and we're going to add the sour cream and cottage cheese. I don't know if I'll use it all. We'll just see how it turns out, the viscosity, and see what happens and see how it tastes. Looks like everything's going to turn out quite nicely. The taste is good. Just a touch salty, but I would attribute that to the cream of mushroom soup and the beef broth. I didn't add any other salt other than just seasoning the meat and a little bit of salt with the onions, as well as pepper. And those are the only spices that I put in it. Noodles are done, good to go. I think it's going to be rather delectable, if I don't say so myself.